I'd like to tell you about something that I recently learned about. Like I've always known it. I've always felt it as a depressive myself, and I've always thought maybe I'm just being weird. But there's a thing called leaden-paralysis, which is a symptom of atypical depression that causes a feeling of extreme heaviness in the arms or legs. Bro, there have been times when I would try to go jogging and I would end up finding myself walking because I just couldn't jog. It is as if I am heavier than I am, and it's like I got my own special brand of gravity. That's how it feels, né? And things have been rather difficult over the past couple of days, and I've been feeling like that, right? And there has been a part of me that's just like, you know what? The bed rotting kids are onto something. They are. Maybe I should also, participate and dabble in it a little bit. And perhaps after a while, I will wake up okay. Because the bed rotting itself doesn't soothe. At least it never soothes me. It's just essentially giving myself permission to let this pass, because it never stays forever. This feeling has always felt like a trial of sorts. In my head, this is what it looks like. The feeling would come, so it's as if like a certain power is here, present with me, present to subdue me, so that I do not fight the sentence or the lawyer that soon follows. And what do I mean by that? Well, after I become tired, it's as if I get a visitor, a very critical visitor, who reminds me of all of my flaws, my past mistakes, and everything. And essentially, their main purpose is to essentially sentence me to living my own personal hell on earth. It's as if this entity becomes very frustrated when I try to fix my life in any way, when I try to better anything about my life. It reminds me that I do not deserve it, for I have made mistakes. I have used up all of the grace that I had, and it doesn't like it when I believe that regardless of what you have done, though the things that you have done might not necessarily, free you completely, there are consequences. And I think I'm living in the outcome or the consequences of my past choices and stuff like that. But at the same time, that does not mean that you have to now take your life as it is, as if it is unchangeable and final. It would be very weird to think like that. At least when I see nature, it shows me that things are not constant. They never are. If nature and everything around me changes, why can't my life change? So it's just, I don't know, I've been battling a lot with that, but I guess I'm trying to make do with whatever is happening, because I'm also proud of myself for the fact that even though my pace isn't that great, I'm still showing up and working out, whether it be cycling or it be walking and jogging. The fact that I'm not letting this heaviness weigh me down so much that I choose to not do the things that I think are necessary, I think it's a good step. It's a good move, and I don't know, I'm proud of myself. Wanda is doing better than yesterday in that regard. And another thing is that I am still reading. Did it take me taking a break from the types of books I said I would be focusing on. If you need a recap, the types of books I said I would be focusing on are psychology, philosophy, math, religion, and philosophy books, right? And some of those where it was getting a little difficult to read them, right? So I took a break for like 2 days and I read poetry. So I still don't get poetry. I still don't. To be honest, I still don't. But I am grateful for the fact that Kollega Putuma, South African writer, and I'm probably going to pronounce this horribly, Wasanshire. I think she's Somalian. At least the book read. Yeah, I think it's a she. I don't know. If I have said something offensive, apologies. 6 minutes in, I want to say hi, hello, my name is Wanda Singela, welcome. Hopefully welcome back to my self-improvement channel. A channel where I would like to log and document my self-improvement in a couple of areas, focusing mostly on wellness and words. Anyway, so yeah, the books that I read are titled Collective Amnesia by Kollega Putuma and going through the most. And there were times where I wanted to get into the pages and comfort her and soothe her. Like, I don't know what I would have said really, but sometimes it's not, you're not in a great place where when you I'm not saying your pain is not valid, but twisting theology to, I don't know how to explain it best, but like there were times I'm just like, oh man, I wish you could see things a little differently. I'm not saying that the pain that she experienced is not real. That's not it. But sometimes we harm ourselves a little bit more by moving with flawed ideologies and understanding. So yeah, that's that. And then the other book, Bless the Daughter Raised by a Voice in Her Head, that was another interesting read. But anyway, after that, I don't know, I feel bad because I mean, I'm sure I should be saying more about these books, but they were stepping stone books. I'm not gonna lie. I have my own like things that I want to focus on, because you know, when you go through like a very hectic season, at least for me, I lose my intellectual facilities or mental facilities. I struggle to focus and I'm incapable of looking at the thing at hand. Wow. Because my mind is scattered in a lot of places. And reading those books, which I thought were going to be easy reads, helped somehow. Because after that, I was able to start Ryan Holiday's Ego is the Enemy. And now I think I have like 3 hours left. I'm listening to an audiobook whilst, also reading the text and stuff. I'm reading it very slowly. Because, I mean, I tried audiobooks by themselves. I can't do it. It's just, no. Because what do I do with the rest of me? It's very confusing. So sometimes I would play the audiobook so it feels like I'm reading the book with someone, but I still have to read the book. Like I'm listening and reading, and it's as if like I'm training myself to read at a particular pace and stuff like that. But somehow that thing has been working for me. And since it's an audiobook, I prefer reading audiobooks where there's like silence and stuff. So I haven't been reading that much. Like I have been reading it a lot, but like on other moments when I only have access to my phone, because I have some books on my phone, I think I would read something else. I would need to read something else that doesn't have the audio aspect to it. Because weirdly, if I'm trying to listen intentionally to like a particular like audio, I need to be in a place where I can focus on whatever is being said. Whereas weirdly, if I'm just reading text, I'm able to tune everything out. Like I'm able to silence everything. But anyway, so on moments like that, I've been reading Mr. Postman. What's his name? Postman. What's his name? Neil. Neil Postman has a book called Amusing Ourselves to Death. And I do have a TBR I haven't finished that includes books like The Gifts of Imperfection and with regards to The Gifts of Imperfection, I'm halfway through, which is I don't know, I'm also making progress. But yeah, so the TBR that I currently have has books such as The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown. It also has Make It Stick by Peter Brown. What's with the Browns? What's with the Browns? And last time I checked, it also had The Mountain Is You by Brianna. What's her name? The girl with the surname that looks like West but has a weird eye in the middle, so I never know how to pronounce it. But that girl, the thought catalog girl who wrote 101 essays that will change the way that you think. I enjoyed reading that last year, so I wanted to read another one of her books. But anyway, for now I am reading I'm Using Ourselves to Death and Ego is the Enemy. And I'm so proud of the fact that I can read them, because even though the leaden-paralysis is still here, I am able to move and press on. Because, I don't know, I'm very excited about that, because I'm able to do the thing, even though it seems like my body is sabotaging me and trying to lead me towards a path where moving the way I am is just not ideal. Wait, actually, that sentence, it needed some help. But anyway, I am proud of the fact that I am still, it feels like bare minimum, but I still feel like I'm exerting myself to give this bare minimum, which makes me feel like I can say I'm proud of myself. What else? I have also been trying to make time for personal study, even though right now at the moment I'm only like able to put in like 30 minutes a day. I still feel like that too is something. And one of these days, the things that are so difficult to implement to my daily routine will become easier. Because I mean, I did say a couple of videos ago, I'm at a place where my life depends on me changing my life. So maybe that's what's giving me the extra strength and the extra push. But yeah, so that's the update. That is the update. Oh snap! Another like side thing that I also wanted to share is that Wanda is becoming more and more confrontational. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, especially for a person like me who's a people pleaser, I guess. But because I like to live well with people, and I don't like for there to be like friction or tension between me and the people that I happen to do life with. But at the same time, it takes a toll on me when people say things that I find personally confusing or somewhat offensive. Because it's kind of like deciding, we see those words that people say are like a thumbtack, like the pin. You see that pin? And like pretty much like stabbing on your skin. That's how some of the things that I endure feel like. And then one of these days I woke up and said, what if I don't have to tolerate it? What if I can just call people out or try to get understanding? Because it's just that I was hurting myself, because in my confusion, in my offense, as a person who has a mind that doesn't seem to like her, I would spiral and just get more fuel to, I guess, not like myself. So now I'm just like, it's too much work on me, really. I could just start a conversation. It's gonna be a difficult conversation, but in the long run, it pays off better than me having to tolerate nonsense. So that's just like another way I'm choosing to live better than yesterday. And with regards to me wanting to edit my videos and give you the vlog from last weekend where I did jog and finish my Strava challenges. Okay, if I'm gonna put my Strava link, profile link, on the description, so if you want to follow me, please do, and follow my journey, because I will still be like posting. I'll still be posting good to what I'm up to on the day and stuff like that. But then the thing is, you see this phone that I'm filming on, it doesn't want to charge anymore. And since it doesn't want to charge, it also doesn't do file transfers, and I was just so touched and frustrated. And I don't know if I'm just on cheap internet or whatnot, but I tried Google driving the things that also didn't really work. Actually, only one video was successful in terms of just like being backed up, and I was just like, I do not have the patience for this. But pray for me, maybe the Lord is gonna work on my heart, because perhaps I will learn to be patient with the Google Drive until I'm able to fix this phone or get an upgrade. Because it's gonna sound stupid, but I'm proud of the fact that I'm still consistent, even though I am here and I'm just like, what is this channel? But worry not. At least I'm not worried about this anyway. I'm not, because I think clarity will come in due time, and I've made peace with that. I have no like 5-year plan, which this is how the channel is supposed to look. It is what it is. I mean, I'm doing something that I personally haven't been exposed to on these interwebs, because really I do not necessarily want to entertain. I just want this to be a place where it could be my own personal online journal of sorts, a place where I can practice the little things that I think matter, like that matter to me. Other kids don't come here on social media saying, yo, this is speaking practice. Because I mean, as much as yes, other things are important when it comes to just like what this channel is, but the main thing is the girl just wants to be better at words. I do just want to get better at words. But anyway, I hope that you will choose today to live life a little better than yesterday. Enjoy the rest of the day. Cool, bye.